My beloved child, allow your spirit to settle. I perceive the deep unease within you, the quiet burden you carry, and the questions that weigh heavily on your heart. What you witness as disharmony or distance with a cherished one is not merely the sum of their choices, my child. There are forces active, unseen, working against the peace I intend for your home, influencing those you hold dear. I have called you to this moment, not to deepen your worry, but to awaken your understanding. I will unveil insights that lie beyond your current vision, truths about the unseen conflict that surrounds the one you pray for. You have felt a stirring, my child, a prompting that refuses to subside. That is my spirit, activating you for a precise aim. This is not a time for despair, for your earnest requests have not vanished. Everything rests securely within my keeping, and I am aligning all elements to ensure victory. Your part in this momentous design is essential, and I will guide you to mend the breaches, to stand as a spiritual protector in your home. There is someone close to you, within your own home, who grapples with a burden you do not yet see. The very petitions you have raised to me, my child, are now taking shape. Listen carefully, for this period presents a profound opportunity to offer support to that individual you care for so deeply. I will illuminate truths that lie beyond your current vision. I summon you to this deeper knowing because I recognize what is obscured from your view. Forces are active, my child, operating without your notice, influencing these circumstances. The disagreements you witness, the separation you feel from a loved one, or the hurt caused by their decisions. These are merely outward signs, not the true problem. That individual is being swayed by forces that stand against my good, energies that aim to lead them astray. This is why you sense such confusion and disorder. But hear this with a tranquil heart, my beloved one. Everything rests securely within my keeping. Even during those times you offered your prayers believing no change occurred, I was actively engaged. A momentous design is now revealing itself, and your part in it is essential. How many times have you grown tired, my child, convinced your earnest requests were ignored, or that I was far from you? Know this truth. No heartfelt plea ever vanishes. I bring about transformations through paths you cannot yet comprehend. The difficulties that have come into your home, the harsh words spoken by someone you hold dear, the unsettling silence that weighs on your spirit, these arise from origins hidden from view. Today, I purpose to confront their deepest root. I long to act through you, my child, to restore spiritual well-being. The moment has not passed, yet it is essential that you attend to my summons and answer with complete faith. Remember, my child, how I led you through previous trials that seemed impossible to overcome. The very strength that protected you before is prepared to move now. However, comprehend this reality. Not every struggle can be overcome by human effort alone. The individual you cherish is facing battles far greater than you can observe or grasp. Perhaps they are weighed down by envy, by companions who lead them astray, or by a grief they keep concealed. You have indeed offered your prayers for them, my cherished one, but now I call you to a more profound engagement. Convey my truth to them, show my love through your concrete actions, and understand that I will walk with you through every stage. Perhaps you have felt an unseen weight, my child, a sense that something is not right. This is not a passing impression. It is my spirit stirring you to rise as a defender. You are called to mend the breaches within your home, to present petitions when others are silent, to cling to conviction when others have let it go. You might perceive yourself as alone, but you are never without me. I uphold you even in this moment, instilling the determination to stand firm for your family, because they are deeply valued by me. Do Do not relinquish your expectation for that person, my child, for I have not relinquished mine. The circumstances unfolding within your home reveal a more profound struggle. The adversary aimed to plant hopelessness through challenging periods, yet it did not grasp that every petition, every sincere request, every silent grief acted as a potent defense against the darkness. Now, I am aligning all elements to ensure victory. Be vigilant, my beloved child. You must recognize with discernment those individuals who have come close to your family members. Reflect on who has influenced the thoughts of your young ones, your grand offspring, or your spouse. Ask for my wisdom, my child, and I will impart it to you. I will provide you with the insight to distinguish who walks in harmony with my purpose and who does not. Allow me to etch this truth upon your heart. Those in your family were placed in your life not by chance. Every person in your family is a gift, my beloved, even when that gift comes alongside difficulties. I am aware of your exhaustion, but in this very instant, an uncommon inner strength is pouring into you. My spirit renews your confidence, your firmness of purpose, and your courage. Awaken, my precious one. You cannot allow these conditions to persist as they are. There is a step I require of you. Perhaps letting go of a past hurt, perhaps approaching a situation with gentle understanding, or perhaps bowing in earnest supplication, unlike any time before. Your devoted actions will resonate forever. I know of your sleepless evenings, my child, the perplexing problems that seem to have no answer, your attempts to carry every weight by yourself. I also see the times you tried to control all aspects, only to discover your strength was gone. I stood by you continually, upholding you even when you felt utterly solitary. Now, I request that you entrust that person fully to my keeping. Have faith that I can bring about transformation in areas completely outside your influence. Still, I also summon you to fulfill your role. Let your deeds be led by genuine warmth. Surrender the grip of pride, resentment, and doubt. What I have purposed for your home, my child, far exceeds any present tribulation. The words I convey to you this day are neither by chance nor without reason. Do not hesitate until possibilities vanish. This is the time for action, my child, to declare that your residence belongs to me, to stand resolute as a spiritual protector. I am alongside you, and united, we will triumph. If these utterances stir your inner being, my beloved child, commit them to memory and share this communication with someone else who requires it. And always recall, my ongoing work in your life and in your home cannot be obstructed. Stay alert, for I have additional insights to unveil. What I am preparing to disclose, my precious one, is not simply to ease your burdens. It is to awaken your understanding to a spiritual reality you may have overlooked. Each challenging circumstance, every unexpressed emotion, and every secret sorrow serves a purpose within my overarching design. It is through my intention that this individual is present in your life. They are selected to serve as a channel for restoration. Therefore, today I ask for your complete focus on every word I speak. Some matters seem simple from the outside, my child, yet they contain deep complexities that only I can entirely grasp. That puzzling behavior, those sudden responses, or the disturbing stillness, these arise from roots you cannot uncover on your own. But I have reached into those profound places while you were anxious, while you searched for answers. I was active, unseen, touching what no one else could. My presence now surrounds that individual, yet there is a distinct part I require from you. Have you ever considered, my beloved child, why you carry such a deep sense of responsibility regarding this issue? That unyielding prompting you experience which refuses to subside even when you attempt to dismiss it. It is far more than mere concern or a natural desire to safeguard. It is my spirit activating you for a precise aim. I positioned you in that person's existence with a definite intention. I mean to operate through you, employing your speech, your deeds, and sometimes even your silent companionship to bring solace and transformation. Above all else, my cherished one, commit your complete reliance to me. It is challenging to comprehend the entire situation when uncertainty clouds your vision. You may believe your contributions are insignificant. Remember, my beloved child, this work relies not on what you can achieve, but on my spirit within you. I observe every nuance you miss, the silent workings of their inner being, the hidden stirrings of their heart. I am actively clearing obstacles for you even now. I gaze into every heart and mind, knowing the true condition of each person. Nothing is concealed from me. Therefore, I comprehend fully what that person requires, even when they lack the ability to vocalize it. I desire to use your life as a means for my gentle touch and compassion, but you must be willing to follow where I guide you. Hold fast to your conviction. Do not underestimate the lasting impact of consistent prayer, nor the influence of a heart ready to serve me. Seek insight from me. Ask for it freely, my precious one, and I will provide it. Observe thoughtfully the influences around that person, and safeguard your own family with love and spiritual watchfulness. Remember that this path may require time, but do not lose hope. I am arranging shifts that are not yet visible. Nevertheless, each action you perform in accordance with my will carries significant weight. Be assured, my beloved, my strength is actively engaged to mend what has been broken. Do not let despair overcome you. Rise each day with the purpose of bringing my peace. Do your part with devotion and trust fully that I will achieve what you cannot. I am actively working on your behalf. What began unseen is about to be revealed openly. Remain steadfast, maintain your prayers, and stay attentive. I have further guidance and wisdom to share with you when the timing is right. These quiet deeds hold the power to release bonds, transform ingrained habits, and open the way for genuine change. That is why I call to you now. Do not disregard the voice speaking to you, for this period is precious. I perceive deep, old hurts this individual carries within them. These wounds did not originate from your actions, yet they directly impact your bond. Perhaps they arose from harsh words spoken long ago, unresolved past events, or their own choices that still weigh heavily today. Listen closely, my beloved. I am the one who mends every inner hurt. No matter how deep, I have the authority to make whole what was fractured. Time moves swiftly, and the opportunities given to you today may not return. The moment for action has not passed, my child, but it is crucial that your response flows from a spirit of deep affection and compliance. Do not wait for others to approve. The invitation you have received is personal and distinct. Rely on my direction, my precious one, even when its full scope is unclear to you. Often I choose what seems plain to perplex the wise, and what appears weak to humble the strong. The tasks I assign you might appear insignificant from an earthly view, yet in the unseen realm they possess immense power. Your conviction is a vital part of this work. Every prayer you offer contributes to a future outcome. You may not see it manifest immediately, but the result will surely appear. Pause and examine your inner self. What are you clinging to that needs to be released? Perhaps it is a quiet resentment or a doubt that prevents complete trust. Whatever it is, I will help you let it go. When you release your own burdens, my child, you become a clearer vessel for my work, and this is my profound wish: to employ your existence to impart understanding and expectation to the individual you hold dear. However, that future is supported by the choices you make today. This is the reason I communicate with you in this moment, my beloved one. The route is already established, and you are simply called to traverse it, depending on my nearness at each turn. Consider for an instant, my child, the reality if that individual were completely made whole, if they discovered the tranquility they long for, if they were released from every confinement, if they became the person I designed them to be. This is not a distant fantasy. It is a steadfast pledge, and I call you to join in this developing narrative of renewal. It will not be simple, I know, but with my power active within you, all things become possible. Understand this, my child. Around that person, there are detrimental influences that have distorted their choices. Pray specifically for these influences to be removed and for my presence to fill their place. I will bring the right individuals into their life, those who will encourage them toward growth and toward me. As this unfolds, my child, your part is crucial. Embody the spirit of affection, discernment, and steadfastness that they so deeply require. Perhaps there is a dread in your heart you do not voice aloud, dread of losing them, that nothing will ever change, or even the concern that I do not hear your earnest pleas. I want you to know that I have already conquered all those fears. My triumph is complete, and you share in it. Do not let uncertainty paralyze you. Have you sensed the heavy weight this situation carries? It is as if an unseen force is working against harmony, against tranquility, and against the purpose I have for that person. It is not merely about their outward actions. There are deeper origins. In this moment, my child, a conflict is underway, not with other individuals, but with unseen forces that aim to plunder, to harm, and to devastate. My beloved one, I came to offer a full existence, and I desire your involvement in what I am about to bring forth. My child, how often have you attempted to approach, sensing your words held no weight, or that your endeavors brought no apparent change? Be certain that no action of yours was wasted. The work I am undertaking extends beyond your perception. Even when all appears still, I am arranging every element with precise timing and intention. That individual has endured hidden weights, my child, unspoken sorrows and unaddressed past pains. Many times the deep anguish a soul carries reveals itself as separation, as cutting remarks, or as decisions that inflict hurt. Yet, I am the source of healing. I promised complete well-being, inner peace, and a secure spirit, and that vow holds true always. You might feel time slipping by, opportunities fading, and reconciliation beyond reach, but I oversee every instant. Hours, days, or years do not limit my power. When I decide to act, no obstacle can hinder me. I am at work even now, my child, though you may not see it clearly. My gaze rests on that individual, my cherished one, and I have initiated a deep change that I will certainly bring to fruition. I ask one essential thing from you: trust. Genuine trust is more than wishing for a good result. It is living as if what seems impossible has already come to pass. Perhaps you reflect on all your efforts and feel there is nothing left for you to do. However, my child, what I now ask does not rely on your personal power or talent, but entirely on your readiness to heed and obey my instruction. Your receptiveness, my cherished child. That is the most important part. Here are simple actions you can take. Pray constantly for that person. Speak of good things unfolding in their life. Do kind acts that demonstrate true concern. Apologize if it is appropriate. Create space for honest conversation without harsh judgment. And through prayer, release any resentment that prevents your hopeful efforts. These straightforward steps have deep effects in the spiritual realm. Also, seek understanding. I will give it, so you can discern harmful influences and those who truly desire peace. Protect the children in your home with careful love and clear guidance. Be patient, my child, for changes often happen slowly, Still, every decision to follow my prompting brings a true impact. My unseen work is about to become clear. Persist faithfully in prayer, in anticipation, and in acts of compassion. Do not give in to despair. Awaken daily, my child, prepared to serve as a vessel for renewal. Lean on me, my beloved one. I will accomplish what you cannot. Follow the path I have shown, and you will see over time how completeness emerges. Sometimes, silent comprehension is more powerful than any words. There are moments when a simple deed opens pathways that have been closed for ages. Walk with me through this. I will guide your every step. Put your trust in me. I am breaking connections, revealing falsehoods, and removing obstacles that have slowed that person's journey. Imagine what is to come. See that person free, made complete, fulfilling the purpose for which they were created. You must also understand that the adversary will not easily surrender. It will try to discourage you, my child, to make you believe that no headway is gained or that your requests are useless. This is a falsehood. Every word you speak to me is heard. Every sincere request is answered, even if its visible manifestation takes time. I stand by my promises. My pronouncements always accomplish what I intend. I know that through this journey, you have felt isolated, weighed down by worries no one seems to comprehend. I want you to know clearly, my child, I do not watch from afar. I am beside you, striving for your well-being. No power, visible or invisible, can thwart my design. I ask you now to change how you speak to me concerning that life. Do not simply plead for conditions to shift, my child. Instead, proclaim that my intention will become evident. Give thanks for what I am already bringing about, even if you cannot yet see it. Gratitude possesses a strength that uncovers opportunities and produces marvels. Never underestimate any word you speak. Even what seems small holds enduring significance. Pay careful attention to the people around that individual, who has influenced their thoughts and decisions. Not everyone who appears helpful truly is. I am actively engaged in displacing individuals who have introduced disorder, and concurrently, my child, I will introduce others who will infuse their life with tranquility and reassurance. While my work is underway, my child, you must stay watchful and embody the voice of balance, of kindness, and of concern that reflects my own nature. From your viewpoint, matters might seem to be spinning wildly and beyond control. This unrest will likewise subside, my child, not through your own might, but due to my constant presence alongside you on this path. With me beside you, nothing can defeat you. Grasp the profound impact of modest actions, my child. A timely confirmation of your presence, a comforting embrace, a supportive word can redirect an entire existence. Ready your inner being to serve as that vessel, my child. Even if you do not perceive instant outcomes, your constant faithfulness will yield blessings in time far greater than you can now imagine. I have kept the promises made to you and your home, never forgetting them, even when everything seemed distant. My word stands firm and will accomplish its intended goal. Do not let passing circumstances lessen your assurance in what I am preparing. If there is one truth I want you to always hold, my beloved child, it is this: you do not walk alone. At every turning point, in every silent moment, and with every sincere request, my hand is upon you, directing all matters toward a greater design. What I am about to reveal will exceed all you expect. I behold this person's complete path, my child. No part of their existence has gone unnoticed by me. Every road they have traveled, every hidden battle, every disguise they use to conceal pain, I have seen it all. I am aware, my child, of your attempts to assist, to clear obstacles, yet an unseen force seemed to impede their progress. Let me clarify. Invisible forces have been at play. This is not a weight for you to bear by yourself, nor is it too vast for my strength. The hope that seemed vanished is now securely held in my care. Some changes happen subtly, nearly unseen, yet their effect is profound. This is what has taken place within that person's spirit. It became closed off because of unshared pains. Dark influences have sought to bind them with untruths, using every disappointment. However, in this moment, I am moving to break those ties, to recover what was taken, and to secure authentic liberty. I do not seek elaborate gestures, but rather straightforward expressions. A sincere prayer, a look of deep comprehension, a quiet willingness to assist. From your steady presence, profound shifts frequently arise. Never underestimate the power of your constant care. Even when hope seems to fade, my purpose proceeds. No circumstance falls outside my watchful gaze. This is my ongoing work, my beloved one, even if its full scope is not yet clear to you. Understand this deeply. I am guiding this person's path. I am aware of the burdens on their mind. I have witnessed the turns that led them astray, and I am also attentive to you, for I perceive the love and concern in your spirit. Here are direct actions you can take. Offer steady, thoughtful requests on their behalf. Speak words that lift their spirit and offer reassurance. Demonstrate practical care that shows true regard. Create settings where honest dialogue can occur without fear of judgment. And through your prayers, release any resentment that hinders your devotion. Ask for insight to discern harmful influences and for protection for any who are most susceptible within your home. Be patient. Transformations may unfold gradually, but every step of your faithfulness brings significant change. Do not falter. The work I began unseen is now becoming evident. Remain firm in your prayers, maintain a hopeful outlook, and continue to extend love. Trust me, my precious child, I will accomplish what lies beyond your own strength. Follow the path I have prepared, and you will observe step by step how restoration fully emerges. My child, I'm aware of times when you question, is there anything further I can accomplish? You may sense that all your efforts have fallen short, that no word has reached the soul you yearn to touch. But I assure you, my beloved, do not abandon expectation. Your endeavors, no matter how minor they appeared, have made an impression. They persist, silently at work. It may require time and steady endurance, but their influence will certainly become clear. I am tending to each of these instances with my presence, and when the appointed hour comes, you will perceive the complete outcome of your devotion. I want you to understand something crucial. Deep transformation seldom begins with abrupt, striking events. More often, it commences like a soft flow, steadily gaining power and breadth. This is exactly the movement I am directing within that person's life. The spirit that once seemed rigid, unwilling to consider any alteration, is now beginning to soften. My child, I communicate with them through channels you might not currently recognize. I am guiding suitable people into their world, smoothing their path and providing words of comfort that will help them recall their true nature. As these developments unfold, I need you to stay firm, my child. Do not give in to despair, nor regard current conditions as fixed. I oversee every situation, and my word carries the ability to transform what appears impossible. When I utter a word, hindrances move, unrest calms, and even the most unyielding spirits discover new life. Today, my communication is not only for you, but also for that person. Even if external alterations are not yet evident, their inner essence is being awakened. Now, here is a practical action for you to start. Pray with clear focus. Do not simply ask for alterations in their external world. Instead, appeal for a profound shift deep within them. Request that truth illuminate their existence. that the falsehoods sown by adversarial influences be exposed and dissolved. Declare that light will enter and that shadows will surrender their grip. Every utterance you make in prayer holds spiritual weight. Its effect extends beyond what is visible. Furthermore, my beloved child, be watchful for the signals I will provide. Subtle indications of my involvement will emerge close to you. A shift in their vocal expression, a fresh appearance, an unforeseen instance of receptiveness. These occasions are pathways I create for you to come closer. When they emerge, respond with tenderness, peaceful comprehension, and wisdom. Do not force or pressure. Simply represent my presence in their experience. That person whom you cherish is just as dear to me. I know them entirely, their inner thoughts, their wounds, their unspoken sentiments. I am working to lead them back to peace, to mend what is broken, and to calm their distress. Still, this current time is significant. Do not postpone what you are able to do today. Advance, my child, with boldness and with the firm conviction that I accompany you through every segment of this journey. I understand that questions and uncertainties may arise. Why this hardship? Why the postponement? Why does it feel so demanding? I want to promise you, my cherished one, that no pain exists that I cannot weave into purpose. Every trial, every season of waiting, fulfills a greater intention. I am refining you, strengthening your reliance on me, and preparing you for something beyond your grandest imagining. Simultaneously, I am opening clear routes where before you met only obstructions. Place your full reliance on my timing. The period of waiting can be hard, at times feeling endless, but my actions are always punctual. They are completed with exactness. When the opportune moment arrives, you will observe the result of what I am orchestrating. Until then, continue living according to my guidance. Keep offering prayers. Keep holding faith. Keep extending kindness. For what I am bringing about unseen is far more profound than anything you now perceive. Grasp one additional truth. What this person is undergoing is not solely earthly. There is an unseen aspect you must acknowledge. Adversarial influences have aimed to exploit their weaknesses, their past wounds, their worries, to distance them from both me and you. But these powers do not possess ultimate control. I desire you to accept your purpose, to intercede for them with dedication, to pray with fervor. Do not permit bitterness to settle in your heart. I understand, my child, how burdensome it feels when your words seem to vanish, or your motives are misunderstood. Recall, my beloved one, your real task is not against another individual. The aim is not to prevail in debates or to establish your correctness, my child, but to mirror my unblemished devotion. Authentic affection perseveres with patience. It is benevolent and does not tally past offenses. Live by this care even when it feels difficult. Hold firm to the truth that I govern all matters. When you are unsure of your next move, when words fail you, when confusion takes hold, turn toward me. I possess all understanding, my child. I see the full span of existence, from its beginning to its end. The journey I have prepared for this soul is for their flourishing, not for their sorrow. It is designed to bring them a confident hope in days to come. Begin to speak words of strength into this situation, my child. Refrain from dwelling on imperfections, nor allow your words to amplify the difficulties. Instead, speak of my deeds, of my pledges, of what is already emerging. The words you speak carry significance. They can reveal new directions and alter the mood around you. Let your words build up, bring forth positive expectation, and radiate truth. Even as you listen, my cherished one, I am actively engaged. Place your trust in what I make known. My actions are sincere, and when the right time arrives, you will perceive the result. Do not let the opinions of others disturb you, my child. Some may suggest your endeavors are without effect, or that this course is without merit. However, my child, I wish for you to recall this truth. Your confidence originates not from human viewpoints, but from my presence exclusively. I am the one who brings to pass what seems beyond reach, who reshapes what was considered permanent, and I will reveal this in your life and in that individual's progress in ways you cannot yet picture. I offer a distinct invitation to you, my precious one. Let your thoughts turn to another who is enduring a hard season. This might be a close companion or someone you know who, like you, yearns for a deeply valued person. Do not withhold what I am now impressing upon your spirit. My message is not meant for one recipient. My voice does not limit itself to a single heart. My truth is dynamic, my child. It possesses strength, it wields significant influence, and its purpose is to extend, to touch numerous lives, to arouse and restore others. What I am bringing to completion within you is simply the start of a much vaster endeavor that will influence other lives and bring significant shifts where only uncertainty once lingered. It is crucial, my child, for you to grasp that the challenge before you is not merely a clash of viewpoints, a series of poor decisions or unconcerned behavior. No, what you observe is merely the surface of something far more intricate, with concealed beginnings beyond human perception. The one you cherish, who is experiencing great uncertainty, has been influenced by hidden powers, seeking to draw them from the sacred way I prepared for them. Yet you must recognize that my designs are unyielding. Nothing that has transpired has undone what I myself established from the very first moment. Perhaps lingering questions occupy your mind, my beloved, wondering why no clear alteration has yet manifested, why circumstances appear static. Pay close attention. Not everything happens simultaneously. My timeline is distinct from your own. As you present your requests, as you search for my insight and ask for direction, I am already active. I am dissolving hidden connections, restoring what was damaged, reaching into depths of that individual's inner world that no other can reach. You may not perceive the entire scope now, but I ask you to depend on me. I am working without fanfare, and what I am bringing forth will soon be evident. Reflect for a moment, my child, on all you have personally endured. How often you felt progress was impossible, how many times you believed release was unattainable. Yet, within you, an inner nudge, a resilience impelled you not to surrender. That was no accident. It was I myself supporting you, steering your course even when all appeared lost. The very same is now happening with that individual. I am watching over them, even if they are not conscious of it. I am arranging key people along their journey, influencing circumstances and sending subtle signals they do not yet comprehend. This is not merely an ancient pledge. It is a living truth manifesting in both your life and theirs. I am already engaged, though your vision may not yet perceive it. And the moment will arrive when what is presently concealed will be made entirely clear. Perhaps you have felt, my cherished child, that your words hold no power, that your efforts to aid seem fruitless. But I want you to grasp that no endeavor has been in vain. Press on, even when it feels challenging, for I am present with you. Regard that individual with renewed insight, my child. Do not restrict your view to their actions or decisions. Look beyond, to the genuine essence of what I originated. They bear my imprint. They hold a unique purpose, an intrinsic value, and a path I have already defined. Regardless of how difficult conditions appear, my child, that purpose remains unyielding. I am merely anticipating the opportune instant to make it known. In the interim, my precious one, assume the specific part I have assigned to you. Do not allow worry or disappointment to immobilize you. You were placed in this exact situation for a reason, not because I lacked the power to act independently, but because I chose to include you. Your trust, your earnest requests, your very presence, each step you take holds profound meaning. Every sincere appeal you offer creates an impact that, in its due season, will produce a rich recompense. Do not become disheartened, for the outcome will be generous. I recognize, my precious child, that there are times you feel utterly solitary in this struggle, as though no one comprehends the burden you bear or the anxieties that occupy your thoughts. But I see it. I fully comprehend it, and I am present with you. You are not striving alone. My very being energizes you. When your internal strength is depleted, my child, I will be the one who upholds you. Place your full trust in my unfolding plan. I know that waiting is not simple, that your steadfastness is challenged. But I want you to realize this. I am never behind schedule. Every fraction of time, every period, every day is within my sovereign hand. When the predetermined moment arrives, everything will come together precisely. My child, persist firmly on your journey, continue to speak with me, maintain your reliance, and allow your love to flow without restraint. For the invisible work I am completing vastly exceeds anything you can currently envision. Comprehend this, my beloved child. The challenges this individual confronts reach beyond what is apparent. There are invisible powers influencing events, a spiritual reality you must acknowledge. The adversarial power has sought to exploit their vulnerabilities, their past hurts, and their anxieties, my child, to draw them away from my presence and from your own. But that influence is not final. I want you, my child, to step into your sacred role, standing steadfastly, praying with deep sincerity. Do not allow bitterness to settle in your heart. I am aware of the hardship, my child, particularly when you perceive yourself as unnoticed or misinterpreted. Yet remember that your real struggle is not against other people. The purpose is not to triumph in disagreements or to demonstrate your correctness, my child, but to mirror my profound affection. And genuine affection is enduring, my child. It is benevolent, and it does not retain a tally of transgressions. Live out that affection, even when circumstances make it feel impossible. Always recall, my beloved, that I hold all matters firmly in my grasp. When confusion clouds your thoughts, when you struggle to find the right words, when bewilderment takes hold, turn to me. I possess all understanding, my child. I see the full span of existence from its beginning to its end. The journey I have prepared for this soul is for their flourishing, not for their sorrow. It is designed to bring them a confident hope and days to come. Begin to speak words of strength into this situation, my child. Avoid concentrating on imperfections, nor permit your words to exaggerate the difficulties. Speak instead of my active presence, of my faithful promises, of what is already unfolding. At the same time, my cherished one, I am guiding specific individuals into their journey, persons who will assist them in perceiving what they overlooked, hearing what they opposed, and acknowledging what they lacked. I am arranging events that will reach their innermost being in manners you could not achieve by yourself. For this reason, my child, I desire your careful observation of your environment. My child, I will reveal indicators. I will offer insights, so you may discern that my work has commenced. You are not solitary in this endeavor, my child. Even when it appears no one grasps the burden you carry, I discern all, and I am with you in each moment, in every petition, and in every silent sorrow. I am reforming, repairing, and bringing back to wholeness. When all is completed, my child, you will reflect and comprehend that each period of patience, every tear you shed, and every request you offered held purpose, for my actions are flawless, and my pledges are unfailingly realized. I am completely aware, my child, of how hard it is to wait. I know of the moments when exhaustion takes over, when the burden feels impossible to carry. In those times, I am your wellspring of strength. I support you when you feel you cannot go on. And the triumph is already guaranteed, my child, not through your own capacity or tenacity, but because I am the one who contends on your behalf. No conflict concludes until I decree it, my child, and in this specific trial, a favorable outcome is assured. I want your prayers, my beloved child, to change their direction. Do not just ask for things to happen. Instead, pray by declaring what I am already doing. Declare with conviction, my child, that this individual is being impacted, that their spirit is becoming receptive, that veracity is overcoming deception. Use that key with steadfast faith, for it holds immense power. Remember also, my child, that sometimes it is not spoken words that create change, but rather your actions, your firm resolve, your constant love. Often, a calm, kind presence communicates more deeply than many utterances. I am guiding you to become that kind of influence, to be a visible sign of my love, reflecting my true character with sincerity and plainness. I know there are wounds in your heart, my cherished child, caused by the words or deeds of that person. I ask you to entrust them to me, so that resentment does not build walls between you. My precious child, grasp that letting go of another's wrong is a powerful act. It not only liberates the one who is forgiven, but also brings profound tranquility to your own soul. When you choose to pardon, you make a clear path for my presence to move freely, and for my unending love to pour forth. The profound affection I hold for you, which sees past all your imperfections, is not a burden for you to cultivate. It is a gift I freely give, filling your very being with its presence. As you reflect on what I share, understand that I am always reaching out to help, revealing paths you could never uncover by yourself. Stay alert. I will orchestrate encounters and experiences that might appear insignificant. A glance, a hushed comment, a shared silence, yet these will ignite deep shifts within hearts. Never undervalue these modest happenings. They carry profound importance. You might wonder why certain struggles continue, why obstacles seem to linger. Know this, my beloved one, nothing escapes my sight. Even through the most complex hardships, I am perfecting your inner self. I employ these circumstances, my child, to deepen your reliance, to lead you to depend more fully on my presence, and to ready you for the purpose I have established for your life. This path is not just about changing someone else. I am also shaping you and preparing you for the coming days. My beloved child, you have listened well, and your steadfast heart seeks my truth. Your devoted attention to this message honors me, for it signifies a spirit ready to receive and to act. This message given to you is also a lamp for others. Your support for this sacred work allows my light to reach those who also yearn for hope and breakthrough in their own homes, just as you do. As one who has journeyed this far with me, your heart already understands the weight of these truths. Let your devotion now become a visible act of faith. I call you to express your heart's agreement with this message, to add your testimony to this unfolding work. Share this message with those who need to hear, for my voice does not limit itself to a single heart. Join my faithful remnant, those who truly hear my call and respond, becoming channels of my grace. Return, my precious child, for deeper understanding, to receive the next message I have prepared for you. Know that my presence surrounds you, my peace guards your spirit, and my favor rests upon your home. You are not alone, and my work in you is far from finished.